What's up, y'all? Kelly Clarkson with Wayfair. My favorite thing about the holidays? Decking out my whole house. It's not a competition, but if it was, well, I'd win the season with Wayfair. Outdoor inflatable Santa? Got it on Wayfair. Trees, lights, and ornaments? Wayfair. Hosting must-haves like dining sets, beds, sheets, and towels? Wayfair. For everything in your style delivered with fast and free shipping, visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app to win the season. But again, it's not a competition.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Hello, kitties. This is yours truly, the Crypt Keeper, and you're listening to Slasher Radio.
Welcome to Slasher Radio with the host Mikey Bonez and Rob Humphrey. What's going on, Rob?
I don't know how I feel about that. It's a little weird.
You know, most people are impressed by a man who can roll their R's.
No. I mean,
Most women are.
I find it creepy. Like maybe you're coming on to me or something.
You never know. It's a long show. All right. We are also joined by one special guest and one pain in the tuchus. And I think it'll be easier for all listeners to figure out which is which here. But we are joined by Darth Gregor and the lovely Slashy Award-winning Hall of Famer, Amber. What's going on, guys?
Oi!
What? All right. Okay. Hold on.
Hello.
Greg. God damn it, Greg.
What you mean I'll be banging?
Oh, that's the wrong button. All right. Well, God damn it, Greg.
I love that gabagool. Yeah, I love that gabagool.
How long have you been holding that in?
Since I hit 5.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I can't say that word on my live.
So you bring that bullshit here. All right. Sounds like Rob.
Here I have more freedom.
No, here you give me more work. You can't say that here either, and you know it. But you just know I have to go around and bleep it.
Yeah, but it's the first one this year, so I'm good.
It is your first bleep of 2025. You're officially on the board, Greg. You happy now?
Goddamn right. Yes, I am.
He's a cheeky little isn't he?
God damn.
I'm happier than a pig in shit.
That you can say. And while we're here, oi. Oh, man, I hit the wrong button again. I'm going to get confused with these buttons.
Oi.
I'm going to need that button in several spots is what that means. It's going to be a very popular button. All right. We're here. Greg, for anyone who's listened to the show for any type of long term, will remember Greg's Hot Take Corners. I mean, they happen periodically, but every now and then we do a full-blown hot take episode because we don't feel we do a good enough job of pissing off our listeners on our own. So we're going to bring Greg in to help us do it.
Yeah, we do these every once in a while, and it's never a good idea.
Yeah. Content warning. What do they call those things now? Trigger warnings, like all those things. All of that here right now. Like these movie takes are going to make you mad. They're going to make us mad. I don't know why we're doing this right now.
And I am not held responsible for what he says or does, and I do not agree with him.
Well, you might. You might agree with me. Listen, a broken clock is right twice a day. So listen, everybody who listens, they get two to agree with. Otherwise, be angry. Okay. Like write a strongly worded email. Sure.
Rob, okay, that's an interesting question. What's the over under here, Rob, that we can get two things we agree with out of Greg tonight each?
Well, so I've had a lot of Greg tonight, as you have. We were in his live earlier on TikTok, and now we did the Patreon show with him. So I feel like I've reached 2 across the course of the evening. I don't feel great about the odds of 2 during this particular show.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. You know what?
Because I mean, think about it. That means you're going to be at like 4. And that just seems not likely.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see. You know what? I'm going to sit right on the edge. You might get 2 out of me, Greg. We'll see. But the way we're concocting these is a little different than our past hot take episodes. We're spinning the god-awful, dreadful, evil, demonic wheel.
Oh, that wheel.
Yeah, this wheel's a motherfucker.
Yeah. And Murder Madness is coming up, which means we're going to be spending a lot of time with the wheel.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Yeah. Murder Madness is coming up. Like you said that the other night, and I was like, yeah, I know it's coming up, but I didn't realize we are damn near done with February already.
Yeah.
That's scary. All right.
And who better to help you with a tournament than the guy who basically built his entire TikTok off of doing horror tournaments?
That is true.
Pat yourself back much?
I'm just saying, like, that's kind of what, now I do something different, but still, I'm pretty good at this tournament.
That is true. Darth Gregor on TikTok. That is true.
Tournaments and eating weird food.
Yeah, that is true.
All right, horror court. Jesus Christ. You told me, Greg, that once you had your move done and you were situated and everything, that what were they, Weird Food Wednesdays?
It was called Weird Food Wednesday. That is correct.
I remember the name and everything. It's been this long. You said you were going to start doing them again, and you haven't done any of them.
Well, hold on now, Mikey. That's actually my fault because for the last year, we've been dealing with a lot of my health issues. And like I've already had one operation, and now I'm having another one on Tuesday.
Okay, and you're going to kick that thing's ass, Sam. So you know. I
know I'm going to be walking again and kicking everybody in their ass because I'm going to wear my cowboy boots.
Damn right. Them boots were made for kicking. All right, then horror court settled. We settled out of court on this one. That's fair.
Okay, yeah. And also it'll be a different day. That was because I didn't work Wednesdays. That's why I did it. That's why I did it on Wednesday. So I'm just trying to pick like a Saturday or Sunday to do it and then rename it. Same thing. Rename.
All right. Little rebrand for it. Okay.
Yeah, so you get to see more like Galimad and mustard and chocolate syrup with sprinkles.
You should try a meatball taco.
I would eat the out of a meatball taco.
Dude, me too. Dude, it was incredible. Stop being racist. Italians allowed to eat what they want, okay? Where were we? All right, yeah, so we're going to spin the wheel soon. We do have mailbag to get to. We got drink roll call to get to. So we're going to get through those things, and then we will get to the landmine that is Greg's hot takes on horror movies. All right, so let's start with drink roll call. What do you guys drink? I'm kind of basic. I'll start. I went to McDonald's today, so we know I got class going on right now. So I got my McDonald's cup that I cleaned out when I was done with my drink from McDonald's, and we all know that's the best way to make a drink in a McDonald's cup because it's got the perfect straw and got the cap so you can really mix that up good. And I was going to drink my Blackberry Crown last night, and I didn't know we were taking shots last night. So Rob was a bad influence on me, and the Blackberry Crown is now gone.
That's what you were doing shots of last night? God damn it.
I told you I was. How'd you feel this morning, by the way, Rob?
Fine.
You were fine? It took me a bit to get out of bed. Not gonna lie. But we had a little party on Discord after movie night last night, and Blackberry Crown is gone. But I did put some cranberry juice and some Patron in my McDonald's cup with some ice, and I shook it up, and I made this sucker like strong.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what I was shooting last night was Patron.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize I had the Patron. I should have just taken shots of that. I didn't think. I was mad today. All right, Rob, what are you drinking?
Oh, all right. I'm going to send a picture, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that.
Images go up on Patreon, by the way. Patreon.com/radio.
I don't know the best way to send this picture is the problem.
If you send it to me, I'll send it to Greg. How about that?
All right. We'll do that. I'm drinking just a glass of bourbon, just bourbon flavored bourbon, Mikey. But I took a picture of it because I wanted you to see what that looks like. So maybe you'll learn from your mistakes.
Oh, my. Hold on. We got a bit of a transferring delay for me to send this to Greg. You are a son of a bitch. Is what you are.
That's what a man's drink looks like, Mikey.
All right, I almost sent that to Damien Buffet.
I kind of want you to send it to Damien Buffet now.
Absolutely not. I got the man in trouble on Twitter today. You see this, Greg?
Yeah, I do.
Stop sounding so happy about it.
I'm sorry, but no, that's awesome. Like, hey, yeah. I love it at Gabagool.
I'm drinking bourbon here.
It's a beautiful thing.
Describe a drink, Rob. I'm not doing it.
You're like, yeah, all right. It's a glass of bourbon.
Huh?
What?
There's something on it there. You gonna call that a garnish?
Yeah, it's a garnish. Yeah, it's a glass of bourbon garnished with a screaming Sicilian mustache.
Well, it looks really good, Rob.
That's awesome.
That is awful. It's not right what you did here. There's so many things wrong here. A, why you have this bourbon? Not the bourbon. Why you have this mustache like out in the ready the way you do?
I told you it sits right here in case I ever need it.
What the fuck do you need it for?
It's right here. I can grab it in a moment's notice.
Why this is the most readily accessible thing in your house is fucking mind-blowing to me. Yeah, dude, we got into this argument last night over the whole thing. We talked about it last week. You gave me hell for my BlackBerry crown. It's not bad. It's the same as that. Same exact thing.
It's not the same thing because this doesn't taste like fruit.
Mine tastes better. I win.
That's debatable.
Greg, what's the problem with Blackberry Crown?
1, it's Blackberry. 2, it's Crown. 3, didn't you say you have cranberry juice?
In my Patron? Yeah, absolutely.
He always drink cranberry juice.
I love cranberry juice. What's wrong with cranberry juice?
It's gross. What's wrong with it?
What brand is in the glass?
Basil Hayden.
Okay, I don't think I've had that one. So
That's a
I don't think I have either.
bourbon.
All right. My bourbon was nice too. Ain't nothing wrong with it. God damn it.
Blackberry.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I don't like about the Basil Hayden is it is missing those blackberry notes that you want in a quality bourbon, you know.
Absolutely. You right bastard. Greg, what are you drinking?
You drink like a child.
In honor of your most recent Australian guest, Tim Davies, I was able to find a 4-pack of Dixon cider.
Wow.
All right, you just made that up. That's not a real thing. There's not a thing called Dixon cider.
No, but it's great. No.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah, I think you'll get a kick out of it. No, I just have some. Actually, I am drinking because I believe this is a special night. But I'm having cherry vodka and
Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi.
Okay. What's wrong with that, Rob? Go ahead. Bitch about that too.
Well, that's like an alcoholic diet cherry Pepsi. That's fine.
Giving me shit for flavored vodka last night too.
Well, yeah, because you were making sissy drinks with it.
Also, I don't put an umbrella in mine.
Yeah.
Well, the umbrella's become a bit of a bit. So, you know, and I also keep in mind too, I have like 80 something of them still sitting in my goddamn kitchen right now. They gots to go, man. Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
What is happening?
Did you not hit record?
Rob pissed somebody off in the Discord and I had to handle it real quick.
Who did I piss off?
As we were joking, any patrons will hear the entire discussion on Patreon or Easter egg stuff. Remember when I told you if you tag at everyone, people get annoyed and they don't like it?
Who got mad?
And they just joined recently too. I don't know who the fuck they are. And they said, this is why I turn notices off. Last thing I need is my phone being blown up.
All right, well, turn it off and shut the fuck up then. What do you want from me? Give me their handle and see what happens.
So my response to this fine young gentleman was, the leave channel button is available to everyone. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Coming here bitching about how we handle our Discord business. Get the fuck out of there then.
Yeah, man. But we're just having fun, man. We're just having fun, but if you want to leave, it's all good. Jesus Christ. And this leads us to the discussion we have all the time. If you don't get us, the door's right there, bro. That's fine. We ain't changing what we do. You see what you do, though, honestly?
I don't use the everyone button that often or the tag. I don't even get on the Discord that often.
You used it like 4 times last night for Smokey and the Bandit.
Well, yeah, that was Smokey and the Bandit. I thought people wanted to know.
Holy shit. Yeah, fuck that guy. That's the new Discord shark. If he sticks around, I highly doubt it, but that's the new Discord shark fizzle right there.
Oh, wait. He's not a patron, is he?
No, he's not.
Right.
And even if he was, I will add everyone for every damn thing I put in that fucking server, and I'll start posting in there more. Start me with a good time. Anyway, I had to handle that real quick.
I didn't see. Did he send you a direct message or something? Because I don't see shit.
No, he said it in the main chat where you did it. Said it right in there.
Oh.
All right.
What I say?
Seriously. Actually, you know what? I hit the wrong button again. Wow, this thing is strong, huh?
Kick him right in the dick.
There you go. Thank you, Greg. All right. Drink roll calls out of the way. We do have some messages in the mailbag to get to. 917-397-KILL.
Trace the call. It's coming from inside the house.
917-397-5455. If anybody would like to leave a message, voicemail, or text message for the show, we played the voicemails on the show and discuss them. Text messages get read in the mailbag by Ghostface, along with a lot of the stuff from Patreon. And here we go.
Hello, hosts and listeners. Ghostface here with messages from your mailbag. These messages are from last week's episode, the Slashy Awards, Night 2. The first message is from Carly. I was not making fun. That was genuine. And your Blackberry Crown Royal is completely fine. Also, Crown Royal is known for their flavored whiskeys. So if you were drinking regular Crown, I would raise an eyebrow.
Feel about that, Rob?
She's still making fun of you.
You got nothing to say about that?
No, she's still making fun of you, man.
She just said she's not. I highly doubt that Carly.
That was like when I say, I'm not making fun of you, Mikey. That's what she's doing.
Yeah, as a woman, yeah.
Damn it. Amber, I feel like if Carly was making fun of me, I feel like she would at least say it. That's honestly what I feel like. I don't know.
I think she doesn't know you well enough yet, and she thinks you're smart enough to figure out that she's making fun of you.
But no, because she brings up a good point. Crown is known for their flavored whiskeys, Rob.
I don't give a shit. It's not even good whiskey.
Bad about Crown Royal, how dare you?
The only time Crown Royal is good is when you take regular Crown Royal, not your fucking berry fruit flavor, whatever the fuck it is, and you put just regular Crown Royal in some Coke. That's the only time it's good. You're not going to drink Crown Royal straight.
Not really. The green apple Crown Royal is really good with a little bit of a splash of cranberry.
Yeah.
Oh, you should try that, Mikey. Sounds like it's right up your alley.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it. I absolutely would try that.
Well, Mikey, I mean, why are you so rude? You got your drink and Rob's drink and my drink, but you didn't ask Amber. That was a little rude.
You're 100% right.
And Amber is a Hall of Famer. How dare you?
Yeah, it must be that new good shit you got, huh?
I mean, that is not helping. No, I was all thrown off by this asshole in the Discord. And I seen that scene read and I just forgot entirely what I was doing. Amber, my apologies. What are you drinking, Amber?
I got it because you had something to do. I am drinking a dirty Dr. Pepper. It's cherry vodka with Dr. Pepper and grenadine.
You know, I was thinking about I didn't have any more grenadine. I was so mad. When I knew I was drinking Patron tonight, and I was like, man, that would be good with some grenadine and some ice. And I didn't have any. I was going to do that. Damn, that sounds good as hell.
It surprised me. I didn't think it would be as good as it is, but it's pretty damn good.
I had the same problem, actually. I was thinking about making that dirty Dr. Pepper, and I was out of grenadine.
See?
If you have cheerwine, that works too. Just don't use a lot of it.
I always have cheerwine, Amber. But anyway, back to the point. Carly is making fun of you still. You know what? And I appreciate Carly doubling down on it. I think it's funny. It's a good bit.
It's not a bit. I don't think Carly was making fun of me.
It's hard to tell in a text, but
it is.
Just out of a woman's intuition, it's kind of like she's taking a jab at you. But I could be wrong. But as a woman, I feel like she's taking a jab at you. Funny.
You taking a jab at me with this, Carly? Is this a whole hoofa on me, Carly? Is that what this is?
What was that word you just said?
Hoofa.
What the fuck are you talking about? What is that?
You know, like a big ruse, you know?
All right.
Hoofa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's right. Hoofa.
Hoofa.
Right. It's an Italian thing. It's an Italian-American thing.
It's a mob thing, ain't it?
Yes.
Let's say about that, man. Don't talk about that. It should be bleep. All right. Next message.
The next message is from Mystic. Yay, and congrats to EyeRChris. Yeah, Mikey, you did mention that you hated Nemesis last time we played. I can understand that entirely. His long-ass tentacle strike. I like their execution with this 2v8, though, like you said, with the herbs. And it has a theme. And a G Fuel giveaway with Dead by Daylight. Maybe more of the 2v8s will be like this. Maybe the next one will do something similar, but not with herbs, something else in their place. I feel like there are a lot more chests this time around, which I also like.
All right. A little bit of Dead by Daylight talk there from Mystic. Rob, you, Amber, Greg, I know you guys don't play Dead by Daylight, but Rob, you play Dead by Daylight, but do you understand what was being said?
Part of it, yeah. When you're at my level, when you've mastered the game the way I can, you sometimes don't notice some of those other changes, you know?
That's what we're sticking with here?
Mm-hmm. So I'm going with tonight. But I mean, we talked about this before we started recording. I don't like the new 2v8. I don't think it's as fun.
I love 2v8. I love 2v8 so much. I hate Nemesis. So, as Mystic stated. And for any of the non-Dead by Daylight players out there, it's still very horror related and grounded to the genre. So I feel like there's a lot of people out there with Dead by Daylight more so than anything who are interested in gameplay and interested about the game. Like they may not necessarily want to play it, but it does intrigue them to a degree because of all the horror properties that they have in there. Resident Evil being one of them. That's the theme for their latest 2v8 game mode. We did talk to Matthew Cote about he was hinting, like when I asked him about, because there was no licensed characters for Killer in the first two go arounds with 2v8. And I asked him if that was their goal to get more in there. He passed on that question. Obviously, this is why Resident Evil. Dude, a Halloween themed one where you add Myers? Like, yeah. I mean, it's hard because Resident Evil was perfect because there's multiple. You could take Wesker and Nemesis, and it's kind of a bigger deal. I don't know if you could add one killer. If you were just to add Michael Myers. And
also that map isn't fun to play on. That Lambkin Lane map is not fun to play on.
No, it's not. But what would be interesting, especially, a killer like Michael Myers, for example, if they would, because Michael Myers has the Haddonfield map. You remember, Rob, every time we went there, you want to look at the Myers house. You always got smacked when you're trying to.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That map, I don't like playing on it. It's cool. It looks good. I'm not saying it's not a good map or whatever, but I'm always trying to look at the Myers house and shit, and there's some idiot chasing me around.
Yeah, every time. But they would have to rework that to make it bigger to be able to function with all those, more players in the game. That'd be cool to see what they would do with that. Like, would they add more houses? Maybe add something from one of the movies. Like, if you were to do that, you can get away with a whole 2v8 based around it. Saw as well. The Gideon Meat Plant is a map on the game. I think that killers would hate it because it's also nicknamed Pallet City, which means there's a lot more shit for us to smack them with. But even that, if you were to expand that, that's a cool map and it's from the movie. You could probably get away with that.
Yeah. And if they were going to add a second Halloween killer, maybe they could get the license for Corey Cunningham.
Oh, they would catch so much hell for that.
It'd be just like being in Halloween Ends. You'd have to escape Michael and Corey. Are you kidding me?
Thank God the license is for the original film only. Yeah, that Mystic was hopped in last night and played a few Dead by Daylight matches with us in the Discord, where Rob is currently causing hell amongst our community members. So
with that one guy, whatever, fuck that guy. I you know what? I'll boot his ass out of there right now. I don't care. I don't even know who that guy is.
Yeah, I don't care either. All right. Thank you though, Mystic, for the message. We do have one more in the mailbag.
The last message is a text message from Lifetime Award winner, Slasher Radio Hall of Famer, EyeRChris. Hello, Slasher Radio. Michael Bart Man Bones, and Robert Thunderballs Humphrey. It is I, your Slashy Award-winning, hose-carrying, commitment to the bit, and supporting Chaos Gremlin winner. EyeRChris. I humbly accept this most prestigious accolade in the horror genre, and I would like to thank a few people. First of all, Mr. Bones himself, for putting up with my bullshit over multiple generations of this show. Kitty Cat Voller, for what had to be the most unhinged direct messages she has ever received. And Robert Humphrey, for someone in the fan collaboration episode trying to decipher my drunken ramblings. Thank you all. And to my supporters, of which there are many, thank you for the support. I hope to keep the crew on their toes, whether it is sneaking demonic taint into game reviews, or posting near-perfect sniper picks against a host for the Omen. I love, appreciate, and respect all of your support. I finally joined the Pantheon with Al Bundy, the always pleasant Amber, and the Lord of RE, Cock Bobby. And I pledge to stay true to the mission, I am currently obligated to no longer submit, redacted, but will make sure that they stay on edge. For every omen carries the risk of putting another host in French rehab. Thank you all once again, and let's go into 2025 with the mentality of EyeRChris Hall of Fame Part 2.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's a challenge right there.
Oh, Rob.
All right. Well, first of all, big ups to Chris, because I don't think we've ever had an acceptance speech before, have we?
No.
No.
No. I think when Amber went in, we weren't really doing this thing though, right? Like with all this shit, right?
I think she sent in a voicemail, Amber, if I remember correctly.
I did. I sent in the voicemail telling you about what it was and how much I appreciated and loved all you guys.
Okay. All right. So Amber did do an acceptance speech. All right. My bad, Amber. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
But nice to get a speech from Chris. You deserve it. And, I was thinking about this too. So one thing we didn't mention last week when we were giving Chris his accolades and the reasons for putting him in the Hall of Fame is that he used to be the editor of slasherradio.com when that was a thing. He did that too. So well deserved, Chris. And, you are now part of the Slasher Radio Hall of Fame. Yes.
Yeah, and he was always trying to slide demonic taint into the articles, and I had to look for him.
Yeah, that's another thing that reminded me of that. Yeah.
Fucked up part is I never found him. He was real good, man. I don't know his algorithm for what he was doing with it, but I never found him. And I've looked hard because there's a couple times like I'm catching this son of a bitch. And I never got him. But no, Chris, like we said last week, man, deserve. And Amber was the one who nominated Chris this year.
I did. I was the first one that nominated him.
Well, that's right, because Chris nominated Tony Todd and almost got left out because of it.
I wasn't sure the date of it because, everything's on his phone, and I wasn't quite sure of the date. So that's when I sent in a text message, and I nominated Chris right then and there.
Yeah. And that's got to pull some weight too, man. If you get nominated from a current Hall of Fame, that's got to mean something, right?
But that's going to help your case, sure.
Yeah.
If Al Bundy nominates somebody, can you imagine? Look at Ed O'Neill sends a message. He'd have to join the Patreon first, I guess.
Look at him go, God damn it, Al Bundy. And like you said, tough competition this year too, because not only was Tony Todd in there, and Chris came real close to shooting himself in the foot on that one, but Greg was in there as well, though, honestly.
Greg was there. Yeah. Count Chocula was there. Tough choices had to be made.
Yeah, tough competition there, man. Real tough. Counts, I forgot about Count Chocula. Nesto is a gem.
You got one.
Speaking of Nesto and, all this talk about the Discord, Nesto's in the Discord. I don't really hear as much from Nesto as I would like.
Nesto doesn't talk to me ever anymore. I don't think he likes me no more.
Well,
I sent him a Valentine card and everything.
That's probably why the police advised him to disconnect, Yeah, hop on Discord every now and then, Nesto, man. We miss you. That's it from the mailbag, though. Good to hear from Chris, as always. Well, I don't know. Sometimes it's good.
Let's not get carried away with I know we're celebrating Chris and his Hall of Fame and everything, but let's not get all carried away with being like, as always.
Yeah. Most of the time, good to hear from Chris. Some of the other times you get demonic taint and, dude, I also don't like the fact that he's trying to put us in French rehab like he was doing with Kat with the spiral thing. Like he's trying to take us out now.
Has anybody heard from her since she checked in?
Yeah, she's doing all right. She's making her way through the spiral rehab. What a masterful move by Chris, though.
That's why I nominated him. I mean, it just...
Yeah, you nominated him.
Yeah.
Oh. Come on. Look, talk about deserving. 100% Greg is, despite the things he's about to say, 1,000,000% deserving. I can't even deny. But you can't get mad at Chris, Greg.
No. Hold on. I'm not mad at Chris. No. And I'm not mad at you either. It's fine. I know. I understand. Listen, does Chris deserve it? Yes. Would it have been better as a bit? Also, yes.
That would have been kicking the nuts, Rob.
This is the
better luck next year, bro. Like, come on. It would have been hysterical. I mean, at least I would have found it funny.
Hey, look, I would have found it very funny, too. Trust me.
I get it, and it's well deserved. So kudos to you, Chris. Just like I want to be on the alternate timeline where it wasn't Chris, just for some blowback, just to know what it would be. Like what's the first thing? That's what I want to know. Like what is number one on your priority list now? I mean, obviously it's going after Rob because he picks the winners. There is no secret panel.
No, there's a whole panel, a whole committee. There's a whole process we go through.
There's a whole committee.
There's stop.
That he has meetings with. They have their secret meetings.
Oh, jeez. Secret closed door.
Unbiased.
Double secret probation meeting.
We meet twice monthly during the year to figure out where we're at.
Why do you think he got an award for being the most uplifting
Because
person?
he gave it to himself.
There you go.
No, that was I recused myself from that voting, so the committee gave it to me.
Yeah,
See?
the committee.
See?
The nameless, faceless people.
Oh, you might.
Bullshit.
Yeah. He's a shameless man when he wants to be. One Mr.
Oh,
Humphrey.
Greg, you voted for yourself.
No, I nominated myself.
Same thing.
No, it is not. There's a big difference between, I nominate myself for an award versus I'm giving myself an award. There's a huge difference. And listen, nominating yourself, that takes balls. That means you got the confidence to be like, you know what? I deserve to be there. And frankly, yeah, I do.
You do.
But if it becomes a bit, I'm also fine with that. Like, yeah, I get it.
I'll say this. As much as I loathe the thought of what would happen if Chris didn't win, because we're the ones that got to deal with it. And yeah, Greg's somewhat right, where you would think if Chris didn't get an award that was decided by Rob, that Rob would be the target. No, last year when he didn't get it, Chris was mad at me for some reason, and he targeted me a lot for it. And he even came out and said, because of the award, I'm like, what the hell?
That seems fair.
Chris would have came in with a machine gun and everybody was getting it.
That's why I have to protect the rest of the committee so they're not revealed and they can't, they don't have to fear reprisal. They can just vote their conscience.
Fear reprisal, you asshole. But look, as much as I loathe the thought of that, honestly, it would be fucking hilarious to live through that and have seen what happened. I agree with Greg. It would be kind of fun to be on the other side of that.
No, I said, yeah, that would have been the funnier thing to do, but I didn't do it. But for the record, every time he didn't go into the Hall of Fame, you yelled at me about making the wrong choice.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Except for the first year when I picked Amber, nobody yelled about that.
No, I can't get mad at that. No.
Yeah, but when I took Bobby last year, you yelled at me. And you were yelling at me this year because you thought I was going to take Tony Todd.
Look, I love Bobby to death. And you were right. Bobby has done a ton for the show. I never, ever, ever would even question that. You're right. But Chris is still around, though. Like it just, I feel like Chris, he should have went in before Bobby. Bobby's spot is cemented. You're right. Either way, that was a spot that was deserved. That was a great pick. But I don't know. I feel like Chris, maybe just because he's around and I know it's hurting him. Bobby didn't throw a parade. We didn't get an acceptance speech from Bobby is all I'm saying. I love you, man. Or we did. I think stuffed an Oompa Loompa into something. I don't know. I don't know.
It'll be fun next year when I put myself in.
You mother. If you stain, we finally established this as like a genuine edge of your seat moment and a real Hall of Fame. If you go and hoofa this whole thing, shame on you.
We'll see. I have to get nominated.
Moving along. We're going to take a really quick break and we will be back spinning this demonic wheel for Greg's Hot Takes. God damn it.
I hate the wheel.
Love the wheel.
I always feel the pressure to find the perfect gift for my relatives. In this case, whether you're sending an unforgettable gift or treating yourself to everyday perfection, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. For me, I'm not just into steaks. I like all types of meat. That's why I'll usually get the Winter's Best Seller Pack. It comes with juicy fillets, chicken breast, pork chops, and even burgers. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality and variety, and every bite is backed by their 100% guarantee. A family-owned company with over 100 years of experience in the meat industry. Save big on unforgettable gifts with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide and earn an extra 20% off select favorites during their cyber sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code YUM at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code YUM at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. Go to omahasteaks.com to get 50% off site-wide plus an extra 20% off select favorites and more limited time deals during their cyber sale. And use promo code YUM at checkout for an extra $35 off. Minimum purchase may apply. See site for details. A big thanks to our advertiser, Omaha Steaks.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Kelly Clarkson with Wayfair. My favorite thing about the holidays? Decking out my whole house. It's not a competition, but if it was, well, I'd win the season with Wayfair. Outdoor inflatable Santa? Got it on Wayfair. Trees, lights, and ornaments? Wayfair. Hosting must-haves like dining sets, beds, sheets, and towels? Wayfair. For everything in your style delivered with fast and free shipping, visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app to win the season. But again, it's not a competition.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
All right. We are back. We have the Wheel of Rob. For everybody to lo and behold. It's a wheel, the evil wheel that we use for Murder Madness that is coming up in a couple of weeks. That is the full-on 64 tournament, Rob, right? 64?
Yeah, 64. And I think, just looking at what do we got? We'll have this week a Patreon pick and then probably fucking Murder Madness, right?
Depends on when we want to do it. You want to do it the first week? Oh, yeah, it's...
Yeah, because it's 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's round one, the other half of round one, then round 2 and 3. And then I think we get, something like that. Yeah, fuck. All right. And are we ready to announce what it is? Yeah, right?
Well, we do it at the end of the show.
All right, bet. Yeah, stick around.
Fucking, yeah, you got to listen. Don't use that skip ahead button. Fuck you. Listen.
All right. Are we ready to spin this wheel? Greg, the wheel, what we're doing here for everybody listening, once again, we're spinning the wheel of Rob, and whatever it lands on, we got a couple of things here that we will just have Greg give his opinion on, which, yeah, normally you would think someone's just giving their opinion and every now and then you'll stumble across a hot take. Chances are whatever Greg is going to say is usually going to be just flat out a hot. So we're going to spin this wheel and we're going to see what Greg thinks about whatever it lands on. Are you ready, Greg?
Sure. Always ready.
All right. I'm going to spin the Rob. Oh, fuck. We got to start here. Jesus Christ. The Terrifier franchise is worse than blank franchise. And I guess with these, maybe I worded this wrong because it might be easier for you because you're known for hating on Terrifier is better than whichever way you want to go with this one.
Okay. The Terrifier franchise is worse than a lot of franchises. So I think I'll go in the opposite direction.
Just like a polarizing thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, because it's worse than the Insidious franchise.
For fuck's sake, Gregory. Rob.
It is worse. It is worse. It is worse than the Insidious franchise.
I mean, I can kind of see that, honestly. I mean, I know Insidious is all kind of the same movie over and over again, but so is Terrifier, really.
Are you kidding me right now, Rob?
Well, no. I think he makes a good point.
Okay, Greg is known for hating Terrifier. Rob is known for...
It's Trashfire. You're mispronouncing it. It's Trashfire. Because the movies are absolutely...
Rob is known for not liking Terrifier. But you'll give it its due every once in a blue. Rob, Insidious. You just watched the Insidious franchise not long ago.
That was about a year ago.
Come on, man.
Whenever the one with the horrors came out.
The Red Door.
Yeah, I watched all of them.
Where the horrors go.
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. All right, fine. It's Terrifier is better than that, but not by much. I gotta be honest with you. It's the third movie helped Terrifier out a bit, in my opinion. I do think the third movie is the best of the three, so it's headed in the right direction. So no, you're right. Fine. Terrifier is better than Insidious. I'll say that.
Well, Greg, I've never heard your thoughts on Terrifier.
My thoughts on Terrifier 3. First and foremost, I'm gonna try and be as nice as possible. I honestly don't remember this shower kill, the shower scene. I don't remember it. It's supposed to be the best kill in that movie, and I don't even remember it. Or Blood Angel, whatever you want to call it. I don't remember it at all. Sienna's character took a complete nosedive in this film. The bringing back of Valerie, I think was her name, or Victoria, whatever her name was, made little sense. Like, where was the little girl from the second one? There's just way too many, like, what is he? Like, there's just way too many questions that just don't get answered. It almost just feels like a middle piece to 4 being the culmination of what it's supposed to be. Like one was a one-off, and then it's supposed to be like 2, 3, 4. There's just things that I didn't understand. I didn't like. I don't think that they're good. The writing's terrible. If I notice the dialogue in a film, that's a problem. That means it's either really good or really bad. And it's really bad.
God damn it. All right, real quick. Go ahead.
I was going to say, how is anybody scared of Happy the Shooting Mime?
God damn it. All right, real quick then. You've seen All Hallows Eve, right? Or no?
Yeah. I've seen All Hallows Eve.
So rank All Hallows Eve through Terrifier 3 real quick.
Top
to bottom.
All Hallows Eve 4, 1, 2. Or 3, 1, 3, 1, 2.
Gotcha. 2 at the bottom?
Yes. 2.5 hours. Get bent. Hard get bent. The Clown Cafe is dumb as fuck. I hated that. More than Happy the Shooting Mime, I hated everything about the Clown Cafe. I hated the song. I hated the look. I hated everything about it.
Clown Cafe. No.
I hear that, my eye twitches.
Mine is 2, 3, All Hallows Eve 1 for the record.
Mine's 3, 2, 1.
Okay. 3 above 2, Amber. Okay. 3 was good.
Rob?
I wasn't paying attention. What were we doing?
Rank the Terrifier movies, damn it. All Hallows Eve included.
All right, fine. 3, it's in order. 3, 2, 1, All Hallows Eve.
Damn.
I mean, they're getting better. You could look at it that way. Yes. They finally reached, like I said, 3 was okay. Like I thought 3 was an okay movie. So they've reached the point of okay.
God damn it. All right.
I think I had All Hallows Eve first because it's the least amount of time with this dumbass character.
Okay. We're going to spin the Rob again for the next topic.
Let's see.
What do you think about Shaun of the Dead?
Most overrated zombie film of all time.
Wow.
What?
Shaun of the Dead is the most overrated zombie film of all time.
Well, I'm glad Cat's in rehab.
There are good things about it. I just think people, this is a movie that doesn't get enough hate. But because there are very few things that I like about this movie. I love the use of Queen in the bar scene. That's my zombie apocalypse song that I'd want on repeat.
Queen is a band, Mikey.
I know Queen is a damn band. It's not funny.
It's absolutely hysterical. It's absolutely hysterical that you don't know anything about rock and roll.
Leave me alone.
But
I'm not talking about rock and roll.
Yes, I know. And the look of the zombies isn't bad. I don't think that the humor really lands. I also don't kind of buy that doesn't really notice these things. You know, like that first walk after the zombie apocalypse starts, and he just kind of doesn't notice anything in his periphery. That was hard for me to get into. I think Ed is a terrible character. Like, that's an awful friend. I think Ed is a terrible friend.
All right. I've been on record as saying this is an overrated movie. I wouldn't say it's the most overrated zombie movie of all time. That's a stretch. I'm not going to go that far. Because I like Shaun of the Dead. Like, I think it's a really, really good movie. I don't put it on that top shelf that a lot of people do. And to be honest, I don't put it on the shelf right under that, really. I don't think. But you get the point. It's not top shelf to me. A decent margin. I don't think it's the most overrated all time. Also, like, yeah, is it hard to believe he didn't notice those things? Like, yeah, sure, obviously, 100%. But I like the message to it, like the monotony of life. and you just get caught up in that where you're the zombie, you know, and like that whole message that they were putting through. So I'm not mad at them for that. I just don't think they did enough to be considered on the shelf that a lot of people put it on. Rob, where are you on this one?
You're crazy. Shaun of the Dead is the 40th greatest horror movie of all time, and it's hilarious. And it is not the most overrated zombie movie of all time, because that would be the Dawn of the Dead remake.
Holy
shit. Stop it right now. Stop. That Dawn of the Dead 2004 is, well, one, it's my favorite zombie movie of all time. I will put that on because it goes at a breakneck speed. Two, it's arguably the best zombie movie ever made. And as a zombie guy, which you are not, I am. Zombies my number one genre. Number one subgenre is zombies. I will watch a zombie film any day of the week and twice on Tuesdays. But again, as much as I love the remake, it is not the best zombie movie ever made.
What do you say is?
What is? Train to Busan.
Yeah, I can't argue that. Train to Busan's really good. But no, Dawn of the Dead, the remake is way overrated, and Shaun of the Dead is 100 times better than that. It's super funny. It's really good. It's a good time. It's a lot of fun. I don't get it, guys. I don't understand why you hate this movie.
Dawn of the Dead was the winner of our last Murder Madness, by the way.
Yeah, well, that was complete bullshit. We talked about that at the time.
Matchups, man.
And rightfully won because it is that good. It's that good that it's better than the original.
No, it's not better than the original. The original is one of the best zombie movies ever made.
Boring. The original Dawn of the Dead is boring. It is one of the most boring zombie films I've ever seen.
I don't know what. I got nothing for you on that. I mean, I don't know how you find that boring, but all right.
See, I've heard that though with Dawn of the Dead and Night of the Living Dead, obviously iconic films. The way they translate, because especially with zombies, because you have stuff like The Walking Dead, even World Z, or whatever that movie where Brad Pitt was, where you got zombies fucking climbing giant walls and shit. They've evolved so much.
You got it right.
Right. They've evolved so much, and there's so many different iterations of zombies from when Romero really made it blow up. And yeah, I mean, I prefer a more like the older version, the more slower, creepier, and kind of a devouring method for zombies in movies that were kind of is taken from that Romero mold. Shaun of the Dead was that, but a little more, and even Dawn of the Dead. I mean, in the remake, they kind of, I would say they more so were Romero style. They had a little bit of pep in their step here and there, which, you know, it just kind of translates better to today's viewing. Not that I agree with it, but like I've heard that a lot, especially with any older movie. Like a lot of people kind of shy away from, you know, we've had the discussion about Halloween, Rob, and, you know, like our kids watching these movies and they don't appreciate them. They don't feel that same pressure that, you know, from the stalking and everything else that you get from these movies you're supposed to get. I don't know how they don't, but they just kind of don't.
I think it's because they're all like, this is such a computer age now that it's like you text all the time. You don't talk anymore to people. It's all through like some sort of, you know, electronics. And I think because of that and everything that we don't know what children are watching on YouTube or, you know, have on whatever they have. We really don't know that. And I think it desensitizes them because it's like all the stuff that they've already seen. It's like, this is nothing. Halloween, Michael Myers, boy, yeah. You know, it takes away a lot. And that's sad because we're losing generations of future horror fans.
Yeah. Remember when you called me, Mikey, and freaked me out?
What?
When you called me and I was freaked out, I was like, what the fuck are you calling me for?
Yeah, what was I calling you for?
I don't know, but that's not how we communicate.
I don't remember what I called you for, but you were like in a panic.
What's going on? Why are you calling me?
Yeah, that was funny. All right. We're going to spin the Rob again. That was,
No, wrong. The idea that Zack Snyder made a better movie than George Romero blows my mind.
All right, we got The Grudge 2004, Greg. What do you think of that movie?
All right, so that's the American remake, right?
Correct.
With Michelle Gellar?
Correct.
Okay. Grudge is a good film. I like The Grudge.
You're talking because you're a big J horror, so you're talking The Grudge or...
I mean, obviously, like, okay, so obviously it's not better than the original. Ju-on is better, Grudge. So, but as far as Japanese remakes go, from Japanese to American remakes of Japanese films, The Grudge might just be the best. I think The Grudge, because I think The Grudge is better than The Ring. Yeah, I'm trying to think of The Grudge was better than Old Boy. But as far as Japanese horror, American remake style, The Grudge is the best.
There are few movies that I hate more than The Grudge movies. Very few.
I know. And the Grudge is better than Paranormal Activity. Better than the Blair Witch Project.
Rob, please help me. There is no fucking way even Rob can think that The Grudge is better than Paranormal Activity.
Well, I certainly don't think it's better than the Blair Witch Project.
Hell no.
My opinion on this is kind of tough because I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but I've spent the better part of the last year watching a lot of J-horror and American remakes of J-horror.
Yeah.
And what I've learned is I really don't like it. I don't like J-horror and I don't like the American remakes. I don't think any of them are good. And this is just another bad one, in my opinion. Like, I don't like it. I don't find it scary. It's just kind of dull and I don't like it. So I'd be hard pressed to say that it's better than Paranormal Activity, even just because they're kind of on the same level of I don't give a shit, I guess.
Yeah, I watched Ringu. I stood up for Ringu pretty good, I think, when we talked about it semi-recently on this show. We had a whole Ring year of this show practically. And like I sat down, I watched Ringu. The Grudge, I never sat and watched Ju-on. Never. And it's because I hated like the Grudge in 2004 when it came out here. I hated that movie so fucking much. I thought it was so damn stupid. That creepy thing that kid did. Like, I hated it so much. Like, your opinion with Terrifier and Art the Clown, Greg, or just fucking punch him. That's my opinion of The Grudge. Just kick that little shit down those steps and be done with them, please, for the love of God. I hated it so much. I hated it so much. I refused to know where it even came from with Ju-on and all of that. I wouldn't do it.
And that sound that he made might have been creepy, except and I haven't seen this movie in years, but from memory, they do it about 1,000 times in that movie and it stops being creepy and starts being funny at some point. Like, I would just laugh every time it happened.
And then it also starts getting annoying.
Yeah.
It does. After a while, you do get to that point where, it's kind of funny. Okay, it's a bit thing. But then afterwards, it's annoying. I'm with Rob 100%. I am not a J-horror person, and nor do I like any of the movies. The only one that I would say, but I don't even know if it's J-horror, I do like Train to Busan.
South Korean.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
Like,
because there's
like Ju-on and Grudge and all that shit. No. I put up that whole year with you guys with that shit. I was just like,
how do you think we felt? It was rough. And Chris was threatening Grudge movies too. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad.
You know what? I guess it's just because I do love Japanese horror. I mean, also this was better than the Eye was a South. And I'm just very glad that they never did an American version of Audition, because then I'd be mad.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do another Audition too. Let me tell you, I sure the fuck am glad.
Audition's better than The Grudge. I'll give it that.
Yes. I agree.
But Audition is also the.
I could see, like, if J-horror is your thing, like if you like it, then The Grudge is probably really good. But I just don't like it. I don't find it scary or anything. It's mostly a lot of annoyance.
Yes.
I don't know why.
I like the creepiness. I get creepy. Every J-horror I watch, I get creepy. I'm good with it. Yeah, this one I got Chris.
Don't blame that on J-horror. You were born that way.
All right, let's spin the Rob. God damn, that's a movie I dread watching. Not to give Chris any fuel, not that he needs it, or any of the listeners, because everybody should know. All of our patrons get to nominate and vote on a movie we watch once a month. That's actually coming up next week. And that's
time to nominate The Grudge, baby.
God damn it. I am dreading, and I've been quiet about it for the most part, because honestly, there's a ton of movies I don't want to watch. I am dreading the day I have to watch those damn movies, any of them. I hate them so much. Chris, earmuffs. All right, I'm going to spin the Rob.
I think Chris will be nice to you guys because he got inducted.
Hopefully. All right, Greg, The Sixth Sense. This is kind of it's come up a lot on the show. I feel it's super overrated. People think it's terrifying and all this shit. I was wondering what you thought of The Sixth Sense.
Well, for starters, Stir of Echoes is better than The Sixth Sense.
I agree.
The Sixth Sense is overrated. It's a one-time watch. It's not M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's best film. That would be The Village. But if you've never seen, The Village is hands down his best movie. But if you've never seen The Sixth Sense and it's a first watch for you, I get it. But that's the extent of it. It is a one-time watch. I know the twist. I don't need to watch it again.
Rob, I forget your stance on this movie. I feel like you had an opinion that made me mad.
My stance is you both are fucking morons. This movie's brilliant.
God damn it.
It's not scary, though. I will give it that. It's not overly scary. People who are terrified by this movie. It has some scary moments or whatever, but it's not, in general, I wouldn't consider it really a scary movie, but it's brilliantly made, and it's by far his best film. The Village sucks. And I heartily disagree that you only need to watch it once, because even though you know the twist, it's worth watching at least a second time to see all of the little Easter egg hints that he drops throughout the movie that show you that the twist has been revealed. I remember watching this in theaters and being blown away by the twist. And then when it came out on DVD or whatever, I rented it and watched it with my mom. And as I'm watching, I'm like, oh, she's going to know. How is she not going to know? It's so clear as day what the twist is. And she had no idea. But he drops all these little things along the way that you can pick up to figure it out. You don't notice them the first time you watch it. So it's certainly worth more than one watch. And the acting's great, by the way.
I don't give a shit about any of those hints, though, is the thing. Like, you talk about a movie that's boring. This movie, to me, is very boring.
I mean, I can't help your attention span.
I'm serious, man.
We need to get you some Ritalin or something.
And I remember... What anyone know off the top of their head what year The Sixth Sense came out?
1999.
99. All right. So I was 10 when this movie came out. So this is a movie that should have scared a child, if it's so scary. And everyone was going on, for our younger listeners, when The Sixth Sense came out, everyone was going on about this damn. Everybody was talking about it and everything else. I didn't get it. Even as a kid, I didn't get it. And I've seen it since then, and I still don't fucking get it.
Now, I will give it some credit, okay? Because I don't hate The Sixth Sense. I do just think it's kind of boring and
it's mid as fuck.
Kind of old. And yeah, it is mid as fuck. Girl in the tent that the mom killed with the bleach or whatever. She looked creepy. That was good. But yeah, I mean, you knew it from a mile. I mean, when I saw it in theaters, because I was 19, that I knew right away. I knew, oh, this is going to be the twist. I mean, there's so many other movies by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong that are better than The Sixth Sense. The Village is one of them. Old is another. Trap is another. Because Trap was brilliant. The Visit was better. These were all better than The Sixth Sense.
None of those movies are better than The Sixth Sense, just so we're clear.
All right, I'm going to spin the Rob again. I'm going to introduce this, and I have to pee real fucking bad all of a sudden, so you two, I'll be right back after. Let's see what it is.
Boy.
Shit. All right, well, that's going to have to wait. The Conjuring franchise is better than blank franchise. This is another one where, give the biggest example.
So it's just The Conjuring is just the 4 Conjuring films, right? Not the universe?
Yes.
Okay. The Conjuring universe is better, or the Conjuring franchise is better than the Scream franchise.
Oh, Greg, come the fuck on.
What the?
No, I'm joking.
Oh,
I'm joking.
I was so happy there for a minute. I thought I'm not going to have to do nothing this time around. I can just sit here.
I had to. I'm sorry. I had to kind of commit to the bit. Don't worry. There'll be more later. Just to keep you on your toes.
I'm gonna look on Amazon real quick and see how much like heart monitors cost. Like one of the, like if they have any little ones. Next hot take episode, we should fucking wear one of those because I know mine would have boop that motherfucker. Real.
So in all seriousness, the Conjuring franchise. Funny enough, we just did a franchise tournament earlier on my TikTok. As a whole, the Conjuring franchise, I mean, it's easily better than the Paranormal Activity franchise. I would go even as far as to say it's better than the Children of the Corn franchise, better than the Howling franchise.
No.
Oh, that's where you draw the line at the Howling franchise?
For D. Wallace alone, it can't be. Come on.
Have you seen the other films in the Howling franchise?
I know they're not. What, Amber?
He made it.
No, but it's the entire franchise, not just like the first film.
That first film is enough to carry it over the Conjuring.
Yes.
No, the Howling is not better than the Conjuring 1 or...
You're killing me now.
Sorry, it's not. Now, 3 and 4, yeah, the Howling's better than 3 and 4. But the Howlings 2 through... 6 are not better than 3 or 4 in the Conjuring franchise.
I mean, it's hard to argue. The Howling 2 is literally called Your Sister is a Werewolf. I mean, come on. Yeah, I got no problems with that. Conjuring's better than that.
Fuck's sake. That's painful. That is truly like that. That's embarrassing. And on Greg's TikTok at Darth Gregor, I want you guys to know I had no intention of doing the rest of that tournament you were doing. I joined as I heard negative speech on the Leprechaun and was like, oh, hell no. Upon entrance, like it wasn't even planned. Like you guys were just so happened to be talking badly about the Leprechaun when I entered. I was like, oh, hell no. And I just wanted to go in a bitch about that. And then everything else happened. I want the listeners to know as much as I hate The Conjuring, I picked the Conjuring franchise over the Insidious franchise.
Because you're a fool.
Again, I used the term then. It's 2 turds in a punch bowl. The Conjuring is awful. How Rob, I don't question anything Greg does as far as movies, but how Rob or anybody can say any of those movies are good is beyond me. I don't give them any credit.
I mean, the first 2 are good, man.
Do you want a reason why Conjuring 2 is good? I'll give you one reason why Conjuring 2 is good.
Okay.
I think it's Conjuring 2. Should be. Unless I'm wrong. Maybe it is the first one. Clap, clap.
Oh, God. It might have been the
first one.
Okay, well, that's what made the first one good. And the second one, I think it had the Crooked Man. And the look of the Crooked Man was good.
Yeah, and also, I mean, finally we get movies that show the Warrens as to be the heroes that they were.
Trying to get Chris to call in live.
Hell of a deal.
Even The Howling. And look, I love D. Wallace to death. Former guest on the show, all that good stuff. Huge D. Wallace fan. And her performance was incredible in The Howling. And I know the later movies in that franchise weren't the greatest. I'm not going to sit here and try and defend all of them. But again, that first Howling movie is better than anything the franchise has put together.
Well, the first Howling is incredible, but as a franchise, no, it's not better than The Conjuring.
I still think it is. That's how far I go.
Mikey on this one.
Of course you do.
Thank you, Amber. Voice of reason.
Fair.
Well, I mean, you got to look at something. The Howling with D. Wallace Stone, and that was the last movie she had to make with her husband before he died.
I didn't even know that.
And to me, that's the best Howling movie ever. It beats its own franchise just by the very one. And for it to go against The Conjuring, there's no... The right choice is Howling.
I'd rather watch either of the first 2 Conjurings than The Howling. I would.
Well, and that's the extra sauce we're talking about that Greg puts on things, because I would not rather watch the Conjuring movies than The Howling, just that one movie. It's just the rest of the franchise that weighs that down.
It's just, look, I agree. I can't stand up for many of those Howling movies, even past the first one, probably. But again, the first one is so good that it blows away that Conjuring in one movie, one shot, and it's all undone to me.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
And I stand beside that.
Thank you.
Okay. Agree to disagree.
We usually do.
No.
I'm going to spin the rob. Some of you guys to agree on. Talk about The Thing, Greg. What do you think about that?
I mean, The Thing is the closest to a perfect horror film. It's a 9.9 out of 10. There's one issue that takes off a 0.1. And the issue is that nobody at the American base speaks Swedish when the Americans know the closest base is the Swedes. That's my one issue that I take with it, because all that could have been avoided if they didn't let the dog loose. But other than that, it is a perfect film from beginning to end.
I rewatched that movie with Bobby Spitzer because him and I had the exact same thoughts of it.
Still perfect, except for that one.
Sucks.
Damn. I did not know Amber felt that way. Oh my Lord.
It's
hot take that.
First of all, the environment alone feels like its own character. You've got the humor that's in there, such as the noose behind Wilford. I think it's Wilford Brimley when he's in the room by himself when they lock him in there. You've got R.J. McCready, arguably the greatest final guy in horror movie history.
But he's not a final guy. He got blown up.
No, he did not. I mean, he probably froze to death, but he didn't get blown up because him and Childs are at the end, and it's just those two.
Okay, well, he's left in the middle of Swedish Antarctica or whatever.
He's left in Antarctica. Like, he's going to die. It's what you're led to believe, although you don't know because it doesn't clearly say. The practical effects in this film alone made it a 9 easy. And then the acting of everybody else, and Childs being played by Keith David. I think it's either Keith David or David Keith. I don't know. I can't remember. But the thing is when I go into a horror movie, if I were to set my expectations to The Thing, every single movie would fail. Every single movie would fail if I put my expectations up to The Thing. That is why I go into horror movies with the expectation of it can't be worse than
The Shining.
Or it can't be worse than the Blair Witch Project. Or it can't be worse than It Follows. Or it can't be worse than I Saw the TV Glow. Or it can't be worse than We're All Going to the World's Fair. That's where I set my bar at when I watch any new horror film.
See, I usually get in trouble when The Thing is brought up. Because I'm on the fence of it's very overrated. And its effects are great. And, I give it its kudos for that. But I do think it's a very slow watch. And I don't think it's super entertaining of a movie. I give them credit for the effects. And I guess honestly, my biggest problem with the movie is everyone talks about, oh my God, it's so tense. And this, I don't get all of that. Can I see it within the world of the movie? Sure. But it doesn't make me feel it. It never did. So I give it points in some places, but I take away a bunch. And I don't go as far as Amber did. Amber's this cover. I didn't know Amber felt that way about The Thing. My God. But yeah, I think it's overrated.
It is overrated. It's overrated, and it's just one of those movies that I do not understand what the hype of this movie is. The only good thing about that movie is I thought Kurt Russell looked really great in that beard and that long hair. That's it. Yeah. Anything else that has to do with that movie, kiss my ass.
The practical effects?
Kiss my ass on them.
Oh.
It's not my cup of tea. It's up there with Skinamarink.
Rob?
I actually agree with you, but in the inverse, it is up there with Skinamarink.
Can we stop saying that? Can we just stop saying that?
Cheese, please.
Listen, far be it from me to argue with Amber, and something I never do. but The Thing is the 4th greatest horror movie of all time.
Okay, I'll accept 4th greatest out of respect for you, but for him to sit there and say that it's like the almighty of movies, almost the most perfect movies. Excuse me, have you not seen John Carpenter's Halloween? Have you not seen Jaws?
It's better.
I mean, Carpenter's Halloween is a perfect movie.
It's not. It's not.
The Thing is, I don't understand. The cinematography is great. It's beautifully shot. The score is absolutely incredible. It's one of the best scores of any horror movie ever. The performances are fantastic. The effects look great. There's nothing that misses on that movie. Not a single thing.
I'm not going to argue with you, Rob. I respect your 4th place on it, but
I'll argue with him. I got no problem doing that.
For saying that it's the nearest to a perfect movie.
Perfect horror film.
It just
so far from that. But see, the thing is, like, everything Rob said to me is correct. The effects, the score, the performances, like, to me, he's not wrong. I just somehow, even with all that being true, I was still kind of bored a good amount through this movie, man.
Oh, it's because your brain is broken. We already talked about it. You need to get some Ritalin.
Halloween is a slow watch. There are plenty of movies that are slow watches, and I love them. This one wasn't it. It just wasn't it. And I've watched this movie so many times. I've seen it so many times. And every time I watch it, I'm trying to figure out what it was. Like, what is it that I'm not seeing here? Because I fully admit, like, everything Rob said is right. I'm well aware of that. I just don't see it. It's still, even with all those things being as great as they are, it doesn't bring it up. There's such a ceiling for it for me. I can't help it, Rob.
Be wrong.
All right. It's been the Rob.
I thought Greg was going to be the one to piss me off tonight. What the hell, Mikey?
Yeah, that was kind of a me hot take. I'm aware. Oh, Benny loves you, Greg. Break our hearts. Go right ahead. You go ahead and break our damn hearts. Go ahead. You got it in you?
What is it?
Yes.
Benny loves you.
Benny loves you.
Bullshit. This Benny loves you is the true definition of a mid horror film. It is the true definition. Nothing good, nothing bad, just mid, all the way through, 100%.
How you can sit there as often as you do and tell me I don't like fun and then be mean to poor, cute, adorable, deadly, dastardly Benny is beyond me.
Because remember, Benny loves you.
No, fuck Benny.
Yeah, but what do you think of Benny Loves You?
Yeah, hold on. Do you want to say?
I love Benny Loves You. I thought it was a fun watch.
All right, fine. Five Nights at Freddy's was better than Benny Loves You.
Whoa.
Hold on. You want something? All right, you want something better? Lisa Frankenstein was better than Benny Loves You.
Rob, do something.
Hold on.
You know, I figured out what I need. I need one of them shock collars to put on. And every time you say something like that, I'll just shock the shit out of you.
Oh, you mean state of fact? Okay, sure. 31 was better than Benny Loves You.
Greg, come. Okay. Do you really believe those things?
Yes, 1,000,000%.
And he's not lying.
Benny Loves You
is just, it's so much fun. And Benny's so adorable. I got a little plushy Benny, so cute.
Yeah.
First of all, Benny, the issue with Benny is it falls into the same issue you have with Chucky. Again, put him in a crate. It's a stuffed animal. First of all, it's a stuffed freaking animal. Like, come on, stop it. It's a stupid premise.
There's so much more to Benny than just a stuffed animal. He was that man's friend for life, basically, from childhood on. Benny stuck by his side. You're
Look how cute that is. I just sent Mikey a picture of my Benny. Send that over to Greg so he can see how cute he is.
I'll do it.
I know what Benny looks like.
Yeah, but you got to see him if you're going to do this stuff.
I want to be
in the picture. All
right, well, I gotta get this.
Yeah, he'll see this fucking picture. You rap bastard, you. Hold on.
Okay. But yeah, no, Benny Loves You is the true definition of a mid-horror film. It's a 5.
You know what? I'll do this the easy way.
No, you know what? I can't even give it a 5. So it would be less than a 5.
Look what you did to poor Benny, Greg. Did you see my screen still?
I can, yeah.
See, look how adorable he is.
It's a wannabe Elmo. That's all Benny is. It's a wannabe evil Elmo.
You're going to no-sell the mustache?
I'm going to no-sell the mustache.
All right, I appreciate that. You're a son of a bitch for that, Rob. That's fucked up for you to do.
Come on, that was funny.
That's not funny at all.
I thought that made that adorable.
I don't appreciate that at all.
Looks good on him, doesn't it?
You better not leave that on the fucking Benny.
No, I put the Benny back up on the shelf where he goes, and I got the mustache at the ready.
You say at the ready.
Oh, see what I'm saying? It's come in handy twice tonight already.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Benjamin is Superman.
What?
Benjamin is Superman.
You don't think he's cute, Greg?
Benjamin. He's got a mustache, so he's got a different identity. So it's not Benny. Benjamin.
God damn. Not gonna lie, that's kind of funny. But you don't think he's adorable, Greg?
No.
You miserable bastard, you.
It's a wish version of Elmo.
No, he's so cute, Greg. Come on. Oh. And he's evil too. He's slicing people up and stuff. That's a good movie. It's fun.
Okay. I agree to disagree that it was fun. Because it wasn't. I did not have any fun.
That's messed up, man.
I wanted to have fun. I wanted to have fun. Because I'm thinking, okay, stuffed animal's gonna go and kill people. And just no.
He cut off a guy's pecker, Greg.
Okay.
Nothing?
No.
I bet you wouldn't want Benny to do that to you.
I bet you wouldn't.
I mean, granted, yes, but I also wouldn't want that to happen in a movie like Teeth either, which is better than Benny Loves You.
Oh, for crying out loud. Honestly, what you do to Benny in the Benny Loves You movie, like that's one of the worst takes, honestly. And it's not so much like, oh, the movie's so phenomenal. Like it's, it's a movie about a killer stuffed animal. Like I get it's not perfect or nothing. I'm not trying to say that. But it's like beating up a puppy, or like kicking a baby or something. Like it's just not like how could you look at him and hear him say Benny loves you and do that to him? I don't understand.
Because it's annoying as shit.
God damn. Also, anyone listening who has not seen Benny Loves You, I tell people all the time who, even if they're big horror fans or like new to horror, I always throw out there, watch Benny Loves You, because it's a good time. And every single person that I have had watch that movie loved it.
Yeah. That's a Nesto Patreon pick.
Nesto's contributed 3 things to the show that will be forever beloved. And it's one of them is Benny Loves You. The other is Al Bundy into the Hall of Fame. And the third is the Mississippi Bird Bath. These are all things that are wonderful, great, and just like God tier. Benny Loves You's in there.
Yeah, except you're forgetting the one that's actually going to be worthwhile. When the Killing Tree finally goes through and you have to watch it.
Oh, son of a bitch, that's right. Damn it. You know what? You kind of just fucked Nesto because I wasn't even thinking about that damn movie.
And you're going to make that picture of Benny your phone background, Mikey, right?
You're a son of a bitch. I have to put it up on Patreon now. Thanks a lot. But no, it's not going on my damn shit. I can't believe you did this. And I asked you for help, too. We're supposed to be Benny Loves You brethren, and you're fighting for the good name of Benny. And you even say, hold on. I was like, all right, cool. The reinforcements are coming. I'm going to have some help here, and you do some shit like that.
I was getting ready.
Son of a bitch. All right, let's spin 2 more. We'll spin the Rob 2 more times and see what we get. Fair enough?
Okay.
All right.
Now we're talking.
Okay. This I'm interested in. What is the best movie in the Psycho franchise?
I mean, it's the original Psycho. I mean,
is it? I mean, yes, it is. That's the correct answer, obviously. But I wanted to know what you thought. I wasn't sure where you sat here.
I don't really like Psycho or any of them.
There it is.
But I'm not a fan of Psycho and or any of the films, especially the remake.
It's just, I know whatever, it's amazing how whatever is brought up, usually there's something in there that's controversial, right? There's something in there that is worth hot taking. And the fact that you don't like any of them is crazy.
Peeping Tom, then Psycho.
That's wild.
I mean, Peeping Tom is good, but it's not Psycho.
It's better than Psycho.
No, Psycho's so good. Alfred Hitchcock, are you kidding me? It's so good.
Yeah, no, Alfred Hitchcock. All right, Alfred Hitchcock only did one horror film. That would be The Birds. Psycho's not a horror film.
There it is. There.
See, this was the landmines. Ow.
Yep. It's not. It's, to me, it's not a horror film. I've just never thought of Psycho as a horror film.
On what grounds?
It's a cop drama like Silence of the Lambs.
Wow.
Silence of the Lambs is not a horror film either.
Okay, obviously I disagree, but I get it. I can see it. I understand. I 100% see the argument and the debate there. But Psycho, I don't get it, man. It had the shower scene.
What did you see in the shower scene?
It doesn't matter. It was that stalking and the music. And you know what? I don't get to use this fucking button often. But here we go. Like that's such a terrifying sound. Like, I don't know. It's just something that irks the shit out of you. No?
I mean, it irks you, not me.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, you wanted like hot takes and you wanted landmines, and there you go. Like, you knew what you signed up for, buddy. You know what you signed up for, Paisan. Capiche? Like,
he threw up that capiche sign. So
I also made the hand gesture. You have to.
I don't know.
But
is this a thing? Like, do people say this, Rob, that Psycho's not a horror movie?
No, Greg says it.
Oh, okay.
Greg says it.
Well, I've never heard anybody else say that. Of course, it's a horror movie. It's a proto slasher, and it's amazing.
I mean, it's good. I don't have it anywhere near the upper echelon of best, horror. If I'm going with the cat definition of everything's a horror film, fine, then I include it. And if I'm doing a best list, I don't know. Well, no, it cracks the top 50. Maybe cracks the top 50.
Maybe
cracks the top 50. And if so, it's in between like 41 and 50.
I want to live in your world for just a minute. Like, I truly do. Like, it's wild. Yeah, I do, because I don't understand. Like, I've never heard this before. Like, I didn't know if this was like some kind of thing that was going around that I was unaware of, or what was happening. I don't. The dead mom and pretend, like, that is terrifying.
By the way, it was number 11 on my list.
Yeah, but you also have The Shape of Water at 1, so calm down with that list of yours.
That list is an atrocity, Rob.
I mean, Psycho at 11 feels strong.
Broken clocks. We talked about this, but that list is an atrocity. God damn, that one. Okay. It's rare that I sit and try and figure out what you said. Like, usually I can compute it and it goes through smooth, and I just don't like the end result. Like, I'm trying to process this one.
Mike, do you want me to use smaller words?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that will help. But you said you didn't like the, speaking of the Patreon and all the movies that they can make us watch, you said you didn't like the remake, huh?
No, the Psycho remake is awful. Are you kidding me? Vince Vaughn was poorly cast. Anne Heche was poorly cast. It was a shot for shot remake. No, thank you. Like, the original was enough. I didn't need a remake, shot for shot remake with worse actors. I just don't.
Yeah, I don't know who was sitting around going, you know what would make this a really great movie is if we did Psycho exactly the same way as they did the original, but we replaced Alfred Hitchcock with Gus Van Sant.
Rob, what if the patrons make us watch the Psycho remake?
I mean, it wouldn't be, I had to rewatch it fairly recently, right? Within the last 5 years or so. It's real bad.
That was because of me.
Yeah, it's real bad. I mean, you'd love it because I know it's one of your favorite movies, but it's real bad.
It's not one of my favorite movies. I like it. It was Psycho and in color with Vince Vaughn. All right, that's fine. I'm not going to say it's better than the original. Yeah, it's not better than the original. I would never say that, but it's not terrible. Didn't that have like an embarrassingly low score on like something, Rotten Tomatoes or something?
Probably.
Yeah, how it had above a 0 is beyond me.
Check out Rotten Tomatoes, Greg.
There you go. Proper pronunciation.
Let's see.
Thank you.
28% on the popcorn meter for fans.
That is 28% too high.
Damn. 41% with critics stuff.
The original has 95% on the popcorn meter and 97% on the tomato meter.
Well, wait, hold on. Which is, oh yeah, okay, 79. That's got to be the critic. Okay. Yeah, wow, that's a discrepancy.
Yeah.
Say at least, yeah. All right, well, December 4th, 1990. We should have did that. Hold on, what day did December 4th land on? Okay, so we should have did that we definitely should have did the anniversary on that. It would have landed on a Wednesday. It would have came out the day after the anniversary. We should have did that.
Oh, yeah. Missed opportunities.
Maybe this year.
We can only hope.
All right, we're going to spin the Rob.
Movie.
We're going to spin the Rob one more time. There's not many movies. Like, I get picked on so fucking much with the movies that I like and the ones that I love that people want to just hear you thrash them and making me watch shit I don't like. There's not a ton on the list for you that'll like really piss you off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Listeners,
yeah,
that's one of them.
I don't know why you want to do that to me. I just had your back on Benny Loves You.
You fucking traitor. You trading bastard. All right. Let's do the last hot take of the night. Best movie in the Friday the 13th franchise, Greg.
I mean, it's not a hot take. It's common knowledge that the best Friday the 13th film is Jason Lives Part 6.
Okay, got that one right.
Yeah, like, I don't even think I can make a case. No. Okay. No, I was thinking maybe I could make a case for like Jason X.
It's not
I could possibly make a case for 4.
Ugh.
Dude, you are wrong about 4, Mikey. 4 is really good.
I don't like 4. Maybe I'll rewatch it again.
And if I wanted to make the case, you know what? I'll make the case. I truly believe that the best is Jason Lives Part 6. However, in this instance, for a hot take, I'm going to make the case that the remake Friday the 13th is the best. Got to come full circle, buddy.
Now we're just making cases of absurdity just to do it. I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, it's got to be authentic. There's no way. Okay, give me like your top 3 Friday the 13th movies, like the top ranking.
So top 3?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 is Jason Lives.
Okay.
2 is Jason X. 3. So 3, I go back and forth, depending on the day. It's either Freddy vs. Jason or the remake.
God, Lord, damn. The mess.
How is that even a question in your head? The remake versus Freddy vs. Jason, Greg?
Yeah, because the remake's excellent. I get everything I want in a Friday the 13th film. Right? Hold on. Do I get great kills? Absolutely, I do. Do I get boobies? Absolutely, I do. Do I get a somewhat likable protagonist? Yes, I do. Do I get a brutal Jason? Yes, I do. Do I not have to deal with the first 3 films? Yes, I do.
Whoa, the first 3 films?
What? Yeah,
damn.
Friday the 13th remake is better than 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, and depending on the day, Freddy vs. Jason.
That's insanity. I flip back and forth.
It's also better than 4. So it's better than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and then depending on the day, Freddy vs. Jason. So it's better than 9 of the films, 8 or 9 of the films, depending on the day. Granted, I'll watch. This is the one that I watch third most. First most is Jason Lives. Then it's Jason X. Then it's usually the remake.
I flip-flop back and forth on the best one being Part 6 and I like Part 3 a lot. No love for 3.
That slow lumbering Jason. The 3D effects don't work.
They work.
Again, I'm looking at it not through the lens of 1983. Because 3D effects are difficult. You either nail them like you did in My Bloody Valentine remake, or you don't, like in the Friday the 13th remake.
The 3D effects hold up better in a theater. I saw it in a theater 2 years ago, I think, or maybe last year. I don't remember. And it works better. I've tried watching the 3D at home with the stupid glasses they give you that comes with like the Blu-ray or whatever. And I just end up getting a headache. It fucking sucks. But seeing it in the theater with actual like 3D projection, it works a lot better. The top 3 in the franchise are Jason Lives, Part 4, and the original. That's how it goes. The remake is the 8th in the franchise.
Your list is wrong. No, the remake is that. What? Okay. What is your biggest issue? Your biggest issue with the remake? Is it the tunnels?
We argued about this on the Patreon just before we recorded this. So patreon.com/radio. We went through this already. But yes, the tunnels are the biggest thing, and Jason keeping a hostage is the biggest fuck.
Oh,
and honestly, too, kind of his appearance. Like, I wasn't in love with how he looked. Were there shots where when he was killing the friend who went out to that little shed thing I forget what he had to get something to fix something that he broke. I don't remember.
Yeah, he had to get some glue to fix the table that he broke because he didn't decide he didn't blow the shot out with the fire before he decided to take it like an idiot.
No,
yeah, like a student.
He blew the fire out.
No,
but he put the hot shot glass.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He blew it out with the hot shot glass.
Because the one with the perfect boobies.
Yeah,
stupendous.
Yeah, she distracted him because she was so pretty.
Okay,
so he had to get. That's when Jason killed him.
There with him standing in the shadow or something. He looked great, but overall, the hair. I don't like Jason with hair. Don't give him hair. That may seem small, but it pissed me the hell off. And even
that's fine because I feel you on little issues.
Yeah,
agree to disagree, but I would still watch the remake over 9 of them.
The sack made me mad too because it was so tight. It looked like he was wearing a turban or something. Like I don't know. It just something about the Jason in his entirety that pissed me off. The look, the tunnels. Like I don't want to picture Jason putting dirt in a wheelbarrow and bringing it up a little hill. I don't want to picture that.
Okay,
where I stand on it. And like we talked about on the Patreon show, so many times when this movie gets brought up, like, let's watch the Friday remake, my immediate thought is, okay, well, I can sit there and like, I remember I don't like it. And I can make it through the kills. It's Jason. Like, let's do it. And then I think about it more, or even if I do get fucking suckered into sitting down and watching it, I immediately am like, fuck. All right. Yeah. Fuck this movie. Every single time. Every time I regret it watching that damn movie. Except for the show pony scene. I don't get mad at that end ever. Actually, it's fun watching that movie for like if no one's watched it before and they're watching it for the first time. Every time, all right, wait for this part here. Watch this, and it's a good time every time. But in the most part, God damn it, Greg.
Yeah.
What's the Friday the 13th remake girl's name again, Rob?
What, the one who's captured or the?
No, the girl that's the best movie of a horror movie she's ever seen or something.
No, that's Sam from This Horror Life.
Damn it, Sam.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Sam's right. I can get behind Sam's statement.
What?
Sam, you're being a Greg. Stop it.
It's her favorite, but I can get behind like it being upper echelon of the Friday the 13th world.
No, she's not just Friday the 13th. She's saying best horror movie she's ever seen.
Period.
She hasn't seen The Thing.
I don't know if she's seen The Thing or not.
I guarantee if she has not seen The Thing, she'll probably still like the Friday remake over it.
Probably. She likes that 2000s era horror.
Yeah. Do you know how old she is?
No, I have no clue.
Wow. I also like the 2000s horror.
Yeah, but you're standing up for The Thing right now. You know, it's like you have such a range, you know, but there are people who prefer, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that American 2000 horror movie. And not to say there's not good ones. Like, obviously there are. You mentioned the My Bloody Valentine. We're like, they exist. It's just saying it. And it's so fucking frustrating, man. I don't know how you ruin Jason. Like, I truly don't. And Marcus Nipsell, who fucked that guy for personal reasons. But, like, what? I just don't understand how you could look at that Jason and say, let's give him hair and let's make the sack, you know, so tight around his head. Like, why would you make those decisions?
I overlooked those things because they didn't bother me at all. Didn't even bat an eye. Didn't even bat an eye. That didn't even realize Jason had hair until you said it.
Yeah, it's gross. There was another one. Jason Goes to Hell, I think, was the one where he had some hair, and I was just like, it's so gross. Why are you doing that?
I mean, he had tons of hair because he was body swapping.
Well, yeah, but even the bubblehead Jason was like, nothing good about them. Is that the worst one in the franchise, Greg?
The worst Friday the 13th film?
Yeah.
Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. I go back and forth between Jason Goes to Hell and Jason Takes a Boat Ride.
Son of a bitch. All right.
I am kind of looking forward to that documentary about Jason Goes to Hell, though.
I'm curious to know what else was on the was on this wheel.
On the there. Okay, I lost my tabs here. I'm known for tabs. This movie in the Halloween franchise, The Fly, best. Oh, okay, best. Oh no, that one we just did. I didn't remove it. Okay, maybe we'll throw one more in there.
Look at everything that's left, and give me the one you think I'm going to have the hottest take on.
I don't know if it's going to be the one that I think you'll have the hottest take on, but I feel like you've weighed in on this before, and I can't really remember. Leprechaun versus Leatherface.
What? Who wins?
Yeah,
in a fight to the death. It's Leprechaun. He's magic.
There you have it, Rob.
Whether it's Bubba Sawyer or Thomas Hewitt or whoever it was in the Illuminati one. It doesn't matter. Leprechaun's freaking magic.
We've been over this before. It's not. It's Leatherface will beat him. I'm telling you.
Ow.
Leprechaun gets distracted by dirty shoes. And you know Leatherface wearing some dirty ass shoes. The Leprechaun's going to have to go clean them. And when he does, he's going to get a fucking chainsaw up the ass.
Not if Leprechaun will not clean shoes if you're wearing them. He only cleans his shoes when you like throw them at her or they're out.
But he also cleans his own shoes.
Yeah.
So you kick a bunch of dirt on his shoes. As soon as he bends over, that chainsaw is going to cut him.
As soon as he hears the chainsaw and then sees it coming down,
he's still going to be worried about his damn shoes.
Yeah, but a chainsaw wouldn't kill him anyway. Even if you cut Leprechaun in half with a chainsaw, it will not kill him. It is not a 4-leaf clover. It is not made of wrought iron. Those are the only two things that can actually kill, and a 4-leaf clover. It is none of those things.
Wow, you surprised me because you're taking up for Leprechaun.
Yeah, I am. Because there is no way Leprechaun loses to Leatherface. Even if Leatherface cuts him with the chainsaw is not wrought iron. It's not going to kill him. And he's going to be hella pissed when he comes back. Leatherface is going to cut him with the chainsaw. Leatherface is going to start to walk away thinking he won. And boom, Leprechaun is going to put himself back together. He's got like Deadpool healing factors. He'll be able to heal. And then Leatherface won't know what hit him. Except for a shillelagh to the back of the head. First, before Leprechaun does whatever Leprechaun feels like doing. I don't know, maybe get a pogo stick. Maybe get a little derby car. I don't know. Maybe get a telephone cord. I don't know. Maybe throw a sex robot at him. Maybe pop out of a dick hole. Who knows what Leprechaun will fucking do? He's magic. He can do whatever he wants. Hell,
all this argument's doing is making me realize how stupid the fucking Leprechaun movies are.
Nonetheless, he will whoop that ass. And Greg, we recently did a horror rumble for YouTube with WWE 2K. I'm sure you've seen them online.
I saw it. After number 30 came out, I turned to Amber and I said, "Where the fuck was Freddy? This motherfucker puts 2 fucking Billies in there, 2 Jasons, but not one Freddy. And then you have an alien, which looked okay, but then you had Godzilla, whatever the fuck that was.
That fucking Godzilla.
I stand by that Godzilla to the end of time. And look, I would have loved to have Freddy in there. Would I have loved to have Myers in there? I did try and go in to download them from that online pool of the things people have created. And the game, WWE 2K game that I had was outdated and they didn't support like the online functions anymore. And hold on, actually, let me give you a live look at why I made the correct decision in not spending $60, $70 on that new game. Because our most recent video, Jason Pennywise, Dead by Daylight status, 4.3 thousand views. Then we had the horror rumble. And then we had our next video. Where'd it go? 3.3 thousand, 2.2 thousand. The horror rumble's sitting at 119 right now. So I didn't know if I wanted to spend $70 on a game for something that we were going to do one time and nobody gave a shit about and we weren't even going to do it again. So that's why Freddy wasn't in there. But also, I wasn't that mad about it because I was like, you know what? The thought process is if we do it again, Freddy and Myers are in the next one for sure, right? So yeah, I wasn't happy about it either.
Where was Pumpkinhead?
It was hard to fit. 30 goes fast. I'll just leave it at that. 30 goes real fast. We had a bunch in there that we didn't even use because 30 goes so fast. But my reason for bringing that up is Chris had proposed that we do a Leprechaun versus Leatherface Hell in a Cell match to settle it once and for all.
I'm game to watch that.
Right? Wouldn't be a bad way to settle it. Even though it doesn't matter because Leprechaun has magic and it whoops some ass.
And also, we're not going to do that because Greg would watch it and so would 4 other people, and that would be it.
Well,
also true.
About 106 other people, maybe.
Then on top of that, my boy went out and I was mad. I was rooting for Jack Frost.
Jack Frost looked more like Godzilla than Godzilla.
Yeah, Jack Frost showed up bigger than Godzilla in that fucking Royal Rumble.
I stand by it though, man. Look, if we had a picture perfect Godzilla and that as the option, what we had, I would have picked it 1,000,000 times out of 1,000,000. That My Little Ponytail and that Godzilla, we had no idea it was coming to. Holy shit. All right. Patreon.com/radio tier starting as low as $3 a month. Please support the show. The more you guys support, the more we are able to do. And give us a follow everywhere. Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube, TikTok, @SlasherRadio. I'm forgetting something in there. I don't remember. Just look up Slasher Radio and follow us wherever the hell you see it, please. Discord, as we talked about, we might need to replace one member in there. So make sure you check out our socials. There's a spot that's going to have to be filled soon. I can feel it. So great horror community. There's people in there hanging out
except
right now.
That one guy.
Yeah, except for that one little fuck. But I don't think he's going to be in there very long. Let's see what happens. Come replace the little fuck spot. We got a little fuck spot open. Come replace that. But it is a great community. It is a lot to do. Everybody's always posting about horror movies, horror games, Dead by Daylight, watching stuff, playing stuff. We got a bunch of Australians running around there. It's fucking White Hunt and all that stuff. And it's a really good time. So Linktree, we have a Linktree. Linktree/radio. Everything. We've been through this. Yes, we have a Linktree. You happy now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always surprised every time.
God damn. I'm at Mikey's Dead. If you want to give me a follow, go for it. If not, I understand. Rob, where are they finding you?
You can find me on Blue Sky, Instagram, @RadioRob123. You can listen to the other show that I do, the Nick fucking Woo Cagecast. That is Nick effing Woo Cagecast in your podcast players, wherever you get your podcast. We just did our episode on Dog Eat Dog, and coming up, we will have an episode on Snowden.
I don't know what either of those movies are.
Dog Eat Dog's fucking wild, dude.
I'm looking forward to see what you say about it.
Yeah, you should watch Dog Eat Dog.
Fair enough. Greg, Amber, thank you very much for joining us. It is always a blast. We appreciate you hopping on. Let everybody know where they can catch you guys.
Well, I am on TikTok at Darth Gregor. Currently, I'm just doing a horror movie history of the day. Basically,
I like those, man.
That's what I'm doing all year round. And I'm also giving it a grade or a Portnoy, if you will, as I review the film. That's it. Today's film was a movie called Fog Island from 1945. It was good.
Yeah, I was enjoying those. I even commented on one of them. I like these, the horror. You don't see it too often. And every time you do, it's I don't know, Freddy vs. Jason's anniversary and, a big movie or whatever. But it's nice to see consistent ones and stuff you maybe haven't heard of.
I am trying to pick also films that most people haven't seen, whether it's a first watch for me or not. Like that Fog Island, that was a first watch, but it was an excellent film. You might want to throw it up on Patreon. And I don't mean that as a hot take thing. I mean that as a real thing that's actually just a really good movie.
We'll see.
And it's short and sweet. It's an hour 12.
Hell of a... Yeah, we need more movies like that out there. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can catch me at Blaze on TikTok.
Yes, their lives are a blast. Rob's always in them. My weekends are so fucking busy, and I try my absolute best catch all of them. It was very unfortunate that when I joined tonight, it was Leprechaun slander going on. I didn't appreciate that.
Wow. Let's be honest. It's a Leprechaun.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. And we'll be back next week with a Patreon pick. We don't know what we're watching. We hope it's not too bad. Good night from Slasher Radio.
All the best with Slasher Radio podcast.